Howdy everyone, Accent Ronder here, and welcome back to this channel. As you can see, this is a brand new game that we're doing called Fantasy Life. This is a game that I've been putting on the back burner for a while. If you go on my channel, you can see my banner, and it does say that there is another game alongside Pikmin, and that's this game. It's called Fantasy Life. It's a 3DS game that I started playing, a couple years ago, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's probably one of the best games I've ever played on the 3DS. It's so much fun. It's like has everything you can do and like stuff that you didn't think you would like to do. So enough talking, let's just get started. Making sure my mouse is not in the way. I don't want that to capture. We got 3 files. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Go to file 1. Would you look at that? It's a boy. Alrighty, so as you can see, this is like those type of games where you can customize your character. Now, when it comes to these type of games, I won't lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am boring when it comes to this. I'm like, plain simple. So we're just gonna go with next. We are a boy, so we're sticking with that. Oh, what body size? What's cool is that you can stick to like different body sizes. They're like, oh, you can be a strong little guy. You can be lanky. You can be stocky. I'll just go with average for right now. And you can see it's different kinds of skin colors. Yes. It's a bug on my end. I apologize for that. We're just going to stick with this. With everything that's going on right now. You need different types of head. That did not sound right. A different face. You know what I mean. Great start so far. Alright, so I think we'll stick with the regular one. You could do square if you want. SpongeBob. Go to next. Now hairstyle. This is always probably like the more annoying types because it's hard to choose which one you would like. Sadly, the coloring is a bit off, but it's still there. You just have to like go through them. I apologize if it's just black for right now. I don't know why it's like that. It's always been like that ever since I started playing this game. At least the way I'm playing it. Different ways of how you can do your hair. That's not bad. I think we'll stick with that one. That's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll stick with that one. I'm loving this so far. Alright. Let's see. We can customize the eyes. What kind of eyes do we want? The lifeless eyes that stare into your soul. Charming eyes. What were these called? Round eyes, okay. Big cross eye. Focused eyes. Focus! Focus! Cheeky eyes. Almond eyes. Steadfast. Cool. He's a cool cat. Let's see. Let's keep going. Wide eye. He's seen things. I know there's like a... There is. No, that's not the one. Gazing eyes. I know there's like a simple eye pattern. We're gonna make the most boring character possible. Look at that. Ah, here they are. Normal eyes. We took all that just to get to normal. Oh, simple eyes are not bad. That looks pretty cool. Normal eyelashes. Indifferent eyes. Vacant eyes. There's no one up there. We'll just go with normal eyes for now. You can choose, like, I think the color? I think? What am I changing? I don't know. We're just gonna stick with Onyx. Go to next. Should we change his eyebrows? What do we got for eyebrows right now? I don't think it really matters what kind of eyebrows we have. I think we can go bigger. There we go. We have more eyebrows? We do. We got plenty of eyebrows. This first episode is just nothing gonna be... It's just me going through some eyebrows. Hey, look at that. That doesn't look so bad. But the hair covers majority of the stuff. What does that look like? Look at these. These are awesome. What is that? Faint eyebrows. Cute eyebrows. What was the one I was using at? Simple eyebrow. Oh my gosh. Wait, was that the one I was rocking already? No. No. Wait a minute. Was it? I don't even remember. I think we'll stick with that. No, it was these. There we go. Calm. Or calm person. We're about to see stuff in this game that is going to scare us, but we're calm. Let's see. Nose. The nose is fine, honestly. Oh my goodness. That shadow effect. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see. Little bud nose. I don't think I ever messed with the nose, honestly. There's so many of them. If you're playing along with this game, playing along with me is like it's your choice on whatever you want to do. But I just like messing around with this, just in case if somebody is like seeing this game for the first time, like, well, I want you to look at this. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll look at this as much as I can. The ears, you can be an elf if you want. Not really gonna mess with this much as in normal ears. If that's your thing, go for it. But I'm just gonna stick with that. You see a moustache? Do you want to add a moustache? What kind of mustaches do we have? Oh yes. I don't even know where to go with that. Bushy mustache. Glorious mustache. That's a glorious mustache indeed. Kind of. What is this? Oh, he's blushing. Now we'll just go with that. What is this? Smudges? He's a dirty boy. Mouth. He's like, I know something you don't want me to know. Let's see. Pointy. Smirk. That's not so bad. Kitty cat. Whistler. Toothy. Tongue out. He's hungry. He's serious. Satisfied. Surprised. Stubborn. Oh my gosh. Impish. Big smile. Big old smile. Happy. Shocked. Wonderstruck. Keep in mind, this is the face they're gonna make throughout the entire game, so like, I can imagine like the person's be like, why are you always smiling? Are you okay? It's like, he doesn't speak, he just smiles all day. What is this one? Oh, what's wrong? Don't look into his mouth, you'll enter a different portal. Okay, hold on, we'll fix this. No, there we go, just go with a simple smile. There we go. I think that's about it. There we go. Oh, we got voices now. How old are we? That's cheeky. Huh? Okay. Hey. That's not so bad. It's 4. That's a deep voice for a little person. I stand corrected. As you can see, there's like a wide variety of customization. No, I don't want to do that one. You really want to cancel? Yes. That's not the voice I wanted. What's that? That's not so bad. Hey. Again, I did not want to press that. Let me put my controller down a little bit because I don't want her to be like picking up on the mic. That's not so bad. That was funny. No, what was it? That's fine. I think I'll go with that one. Cool. Be a cool person. Now, just to keep things simple, I think we'll give this guy my name. If I can... Wait a minute. Is there no lowercase? Oh, there it is. It's on top. Where's... No. I haven't programmed those buttons again. Wait. That's not how you... Okay, apparently if you're not paying attention, you're going to be spelling a whole different name. It's A... X... T... I can't see... I... Where's the N? There it is, it's in the white corner. There you go, Axton, that's my name. Funny way how I got that name. Made it up when I was playing in Elder Scrolls Online. I needed a name and I was like, what should I give myself? And I thought about it for like a good 20 minutes, and I was like, every name I could think of was taken, and I was like, I was looking at different things across my room, and I was like, of course, perfect. Axton Ronder. Don't ask how I came up with all that. It's actually really, really weird. Is this okay, Axton? Yes. Choose a life. Ooh, okay, so this is interesting. 11 minutes. I've been recording for 11 minutes. And we barely finished the character creation. It's not bad. Okay, so these are the lives that we can choose for the game. Now, this game is interesting because each life that you choose plays a part in like the grand scheme of things, because the whole point is you're trying to master each and every one of these lives, and they all like need each other at this point. Like, for instance, if you want to be a carpenter, you can be a carpenter, but how are you going to get wood? You can buy the wood, but you can also go cut the wood. But if you're going to cut the wood, then you could be a woodcutter. Same thing with blacksmith. If you're going to be a blacksmith, you can do it. You can buy the materials needed, but it's easier for you to go out and do it yourself as a blacksmith. You can be a paladin, which is kind of like the soldiers that protect the areas, and they usually go after like bandits and stuff like that. Standard sword and shield. If you don't really fancy sword and shields, you can do mercenary, and click them. You can do mercenary, which allows you to use big swords, and it's a little bit slower, but great swords give you much more attacks. If you don't fancy the sword so much, you can do hunter, which will focus primarily on hunting and will allow you to use the bow. If you like magic, there's wizard, and basically it's like the 4 elements. Was it earth, water, fire, and air? Excuse me. You can actually read when you can do healing and attack spells. You can see the bottom description. Now, if you don't want to do you don't have to do any of these. This is what's great about this game. You can choose whatever life you want to do. Like, it doesn't. You don't have to pick paladin. Be like, oh, I want to switch lives. You could do that as soon as possible. Like, let's say if I choose, like for instance, if I choose cook, and I'm like, oh, but I want to be a paladin, or I want to be a mercenary. You can instantly go do that and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm a mercenary now. And you still get the skills. You still have the skills from when you were a cook, or if you want to fish, you can be a fisherman too. It's so simple. That's the great thing about this game is that. Okay, that's the great thing about this game is that each little life corresponds to like what you want to do. So you can do just about anything. You want to be a tailor, you can be a tailor. You want to be an alchemist, you can be an alchemist. It all helps out in the grand scheme of things. But for us, we're going to start as a woodcutter, because honestly, this is probably one of the better choices you can start with, because wood is essentially needed for everything when it comes to making tools, or when it comes to making furniture, because you can't make furniture as a carpenter. And to me, it's just needed about everywhere else. I'm not going to say like any of these other lives are not as important. You can start with whenever you want, but I feel like this one is probably one of the better starting points, because it allows you to get in contact with everything just a little bit easier. That's my perspective, but to each their own. So, as a woodcutter, I think we look pretty dashing. So, we're gonna just go and press next. And as you can see, this is gonna go through everything. Like, are you sure you want to do everything? Just like, if you're done with everything, awesome, we're ready to roll. Select. Okay, we are ready. Reveria. It is a land of peace, magic, and dreams. I used to look down on Reveria from the clouds, but now I look up to that same sky. I'm gonna give it time. The moon lives behind the dream-filled haze of night. Reverians refer to the moon as Lunaris. When the curtain of shadow falls, Lunaris bathes all of Reveria in pools of its shimmering silver light. I gotta slow down when it comes to reading this, I apologize. At the break of dawn, a call will go out for a new hero. A hero who tosses and turns in an uneasy dream. This hero will choose between the sword and the wand. Perhaps this hero will Perhaps this hero will select the needle over the axe, or the rod over the bow. Actually, we choose the axe instead. A hero may forge legendary weapons, wield an epic blade, or brew magical potions? The choices are many. Perhaps this hero will sew. Perhaps the hero will sew and saw on a seesaw. Heh. Sorry. I thought that was kind of funny. All this grand speech weighs on me after a while. If I click A, do you think it will finish? Okay, cool. Anyway, I think I see the first light of the sunrise. Let's find out if our hero is ready to awaken. I think it's time for your story to begin. Your story? My story? Everybody's story. Oof. Would you look at that? That's how some people just wake up on the side of the bed. Poor person. Oh my stars, are you okay? What happened? What's going on up there? Should I call for someone? Someone get me an ambulance. I hit my head a little bit too hard. I was dozing downstairs when I heard an awful ruckus up here. Are you hurt? I'm sorry I just came barging in, but I thought maybe one of those falling stones crashed into the roof. That happens, but it looks like everything is okay. Did you fall out of your bed? I bet you were having an intense dream. I guess so. You poor thing. Was it scary? Whenever I have a scary dream, I'm up for weeks. Ooh, don't get me started. It was only funny because I see that you're okay now, of course. Oh, congratulations, by the way. I heard you finally chose a life for yourself. How exciting. Have you checked the mailbox? I don't think you got a letter from the king yet. Not that I peeked. I don't mean to be nosy, it just kind of goes with the life of being a landlady, I suppose. Pop outside and check the mailbox, dearie. Oh, well, how kind of her. As you can see, we got ourselves a little wooden bed, got a window, got a wooden wardrobe. Your wardrobe. But do you need to use that right now? Do you? Life lessons that... questions that make you question everything you do. Now is it time for snoozing? Actually, it's about 2:22 in the morning. Ooh, would you look at that? We got ourselves a mailman coming in hot. Nice throw. How did you do that? You curved the freaking letter. Over here, dearie. It's right in the mailbox. I saw the royal seal there on the envelope. Check your mailbox often for letters from townsfolk or local shops. Occasionally, you'll get a letter that is vital to the progression of the story. Yeah, so like the more stuff you do around with your lives and stuff, and just like do different stuff here and there, you'll progress by getting letters. That's how you do with a story. It's pretty easy. You can view the tutorials on in-game features in these letters. This can be handy later if you get stuck or need to review any of the tutorials. So the tutorials are also in the letterbox. Keep it handy. My throat's getting dry and it's water. Let's see, we got a letter, do we? See a letter from the king. We got red. Yeah, that's where all the red letters, I suppose, in the tutorials. There's none right now. We got a letter from the king. Dear Axton, once you've received your license, I will request your presence at the royal court. King Eric of Castell. Is that it? Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, what do you got? The letter from the king marks the beginning of your new life. Oh, this is so exciting. To start a new life, how wonderful for you. It makes me think back to when... I need to get a hold of myself. And you need to get a license before you report to the king. How do I do that? Pop into the guild office and pick your license before you make your way to the castle. The guild office is just over there, see? How convenient they let you look at it. You should be able to make it that far without getting lost, but I'll mark it on a map just in case. I ain't Zoro from One Piece. Your next objective will be displayed on the banner on top of the touch screen. You'll also see the arrow showing you where to go. Follow the arrow if you get lost. It's really hard to get lost in this game. Are you going to be okay? You seem nervous, or, well, maybe it's just me. I'm so excited for you. Here, take this piece of candy. No, I insist. It will help you keep calm in front of the king. Obtain Pam's candy. Just pop it in your pouch, dearie. That way you'll have easy access to it no matter where you are. Your pouch will come in handy when you need to grab an item in a hurry. Just tap the pouch button on the top screen and open the pouch. Touch the swipe icon when the pouch is open to swap items in or out. Swap out an item in your pouch and can be used instantly just by tapping its icon. You can fit up to 8 kinds of items in your pouch at once. Be smart, including items that you will need often, like HP potions. Go on, the king won't wait all day, you know. Don't forget to stop by the guild office first. Welcome to Reveria, the prologue. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look around the area. It's pretty... I'm not gonna lie to you, I really do love this game, and I love the soundtrack. Now, if you go to your pouch right here, you can see that it's pretty empty. And you can go to menu as well. You can see your stats and stuff like that. Other than that, you can also go to your items. Okay, sorry about that. You go to your items, you can see your equipment. You can see the Pam's candy. Why don't we eat that right now? Mmm, delicious. Consumables, materials, tools, weapons. You see we got a novice dagger. Armor, not really much for armor, but it's something. Decor and key items. Pretty simple standard stuff. As you can see, your attack, defense, magic attack, and magic defense, you'll be able to increase that as you level up. You got HP and SP. SP allows you, it's basically like stamina points, but it also counts for like how much stuff you can do. As you can see, we have a fire, water, air, and earth icon in the bottom. I won't explain that yet because that's its own explanation, but when we get there, I'll let you know more. And then these are the life stats. So you got mining, woodcutting, fishing, smithing, sewing, carpentry, cooking, and alchemy. Basic stats: strength, vitality, intelligence, focus, dexterity, and luck. Oh, these are the stats you level up. I apologize. So each time you level up, you'll get to increase these stats. Each of these will have a major effect on the stuff you're doing. Like, for instance, I know strength affects, I think it's mining. And then I don't know if woodcutting, I forgot which one woodcutting does. I don't know if it was vitality and strength that does woodcutting. Like, I think it's every, like, labor-intensive stuff. Strength and vitality comes in handy. Magic, of course, is intelligence. Focus is intelligence. Dexterity, I think, is sewing. And luck, I think that's just standard throughout the entire graph. You can see we've got some interesting characters around here. Let's talk to this gentleman right here. We're in the belly button of Castell, you know? Smack dab in the middle of the city. Cross the bridge to the east and boom! You're in Artisan District. Cross the bridge to the west and boom! You're in the shopping district. Or if you head north, boom! There's the royal castle. Yep, we're really in the belly button now. Boom! If you see these around, these are the saving points. So, make sure you memorize what they look like because you're going to be saving a lot throughout this game. I know I am. But I'm going to be saving sparsely because I don't want to overwrite any recorded footage. This game is going to be pretty interesting on how let me take a moment to explain that. Alright, what, 24 minutes? Yeah, let me take a moment to explain all that. So, the way this game is going to be huge. I'm not going to lie to you. I can see it going through maybe about more than 50 parts, I feel. Hell, maybe even double that. But it's not a game that I will take lightly. I want to make sure that I go through a lot of the stuff because this game is packed full of information. And right now we're just in the tutorial, so it's not really much to explain off the bat as I know. But as soon as we start exploring more of the lives, I do want to explain as much as I can on where to get the resources and what you should focus on when you're doing this on the off time that you're not watching me play this game. Because if you are playing along, this game does require you to it has some RPG elements that you do need to master certain crafts that you have to do over and over again, but I'll tell you more when we get there. As for uploading this video, I'm trying to do 2 episodes a week, at least 30 minutes long, 35 minutes long, because there's a lot you can go through in this game, and I don't want to make them 2 small videos because it's going to be a lot of parts at that point. So I want to see how many parts I can do before we get to the end, and honestly I want to see how much progress I can do because I don't want to do this game halfway and then be done with it. If I do call it for this game, it will probably be for just a break and then we resume it another time because this game is huge compared to the other games I had planned. This one was probably the biggest one that I had in store, and the only reason why I wanted to do it was because this was a game that was constantly on my mind, and I told myself I have to do it alongside Pikmin. This game will finish Pikmin will be done before this game's done. In fact, I have several Let's Plays planned, and this game will probably be alongside a good 3 or 4 of them if I like time it the way if I'm thinking about it. So let's see how far that goes. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's gonna be a fun adventure. This game is really great. So enough daily down. Let's start talking. Welcome to the guild office. Need a license? You come to the right place. So this is a guild office. This is where you come and change your lives. Pretty simple. And this is where you also do multiplayer if you're playing along with other people. This is the bounty clerk. I'm sure it will be great use to you before long, but it doesn't look like you're quite ready for me yet. I look forward to seeing you once you progress a little further. So whenever you'll find bounties throughout the world, like bandits and other creatures. I'm not going to explain too much because I don't want to spoil it. But this is where you take the bounties to, and then they'll give you rewards. This is the guild master. He's in charge of all the lives in the area. I'm not going to do an accent. I'm just going to say it. Well, laddie, you sure did take your sweet time getting here, huh? You're Axton, right? Here's your novice license. Don't lose it. I don't want to have to do all that paperwork again. You can't just copy it? Yay! This is a standard license. Basically, it changes each time you go into a different life. We're the woodcutter. Our current rank is, well, we have no rank. And then we get life bonuses. Interesting enough, each time you choose a life, you get life bonuses. And they actually help you in different aspects. You get stars and a ranking system. Depending on what the life wants you to do, you get points every time you do that. And then every time when you come in to check in, you'll be able to rank up. Pretty cool. You received your woodcutter license from the guildmaster. Since you're here, read this. It explains everything you need to know about these licenses. Pay close attention now. Repeating things makes my... I don't know what that is. My scalp flare up, I don't know. Could you imagine explaining things over and over to a person and he's like, you better stop, or I can feel my brain itching. In Reveria, your vocation is known as your life. To begin a new life, you must first obtain a license for that life from the guild office. Pretty simple. It makes it sound a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. Each life is governed by a separate master. After getting a license, speak to the master of your chosen life. They will teach you essential skills. I'll explain that more later. Licenses. Your rank will increase as you complete certain life achievements. As your rank increases, you will be able to utilize different skills. Each life comes with a separate set of skills to learn. However, even if you switch your life, you will continue to use the skills you learned in the previous life, so you don't lose anything. These are licenses that will get you started, laddie. Don't keep your majesty waiting. Come and see me if you got any more questions. You know the way to the castle, don't you? When you leave here, just head north. Get out of my way. I don't want any trouble, just let me fly by here. I got some better idea, little butterfly. How's about it we play a game? Oh, I don't like that. This is a game called You Ain't Going Nowheres. Just leave me alone. Sounds like trouble outside in the square. Yeah, that's how... What? Yeah, that's about the way it is these days. There's trouble in the square. I have been here for like not even 20 minutes and there's trouble. As you can see, there's a little bit of commotion going on over there, but we're not going to do that in this episode. I think we'll save that for the next episode because we just about hit the 30-minute mark. So, I think that's about... I'm going to call it there. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time going through like the customization and the little explanation. Sorry this episode was just purely talking, but I promise you this game does get a lot more interesting. And if you have played this game, show some love because this game is fantastic and I really do like it, and I really hope that if you see it you think like, man, I want to give it a shot. It's a fun, fantastic game, and I hope I do justice for that. So I will catch you all later. Have a great one. Bye bye.